Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, most of you are aware of the Kariobank North incident when Gashagwa was in a church service. Then later, we saw people being disrupted in the middle of the service with the tear gas. Now, Gashagwa put blame on the police officers that they came to the church and attacked the Christians in the church with a tear gas. But according to what Stephen Letoo reported, it is somehow different from Gachagwa's allegation. So Gachagua was angry with Stephen Letoo, and he decided to come publicly, and somehow in his response, it was a kind of attack to Stephen Letoo as far as the story that he filed is concerned. In his own view, Stephen Letoo filed a very biased report on the Sunday incident. That what he reported was complete opposite of the reality on the ground. In Gashagwa's view, goons backed by police officers attacked them in the church. Goons backed by police officers. Now, to understand this better, I want us to listen to Gashagwa. Then we will go to the report filed by Stephen Letoo. And from there, we will give our views on the same to understand really what transpired and where is the truth in all this.
I want to talk to Citizen TV, Stephen Letoo. If you are here, you filed a very biased report on Sunday, and you are there personally. Criminals came and attacked us in church. They were driven away by Christians. They came backed by police with guns and fought us. The OCS3 were tear gas canister in church. Then Stephen Letoo files a report that police came to separate gangs who were fighting. It's a lie. It's a lie. You know? Stephen Letoo says that police did not throw tear gas canister in church. We were there in church when the OCS3 were tear gas canister. Let's be professional. Even if you want to run for a seat at the UDA, as long as you are working for a TV station, be neutral for now. When the time comes, resign, go and vie for the seat. The truth of the matter is that we were attacked by goons under police supervision and help. How do you report that police were separating gangs who were fighting? And you are there yourself, you are tear gas with us? Let's be professional. I have a lot of respect for Royal Media, and I'm a fan of Royal Media. But I want to register my disdain and disappointment with Stephen Letoo for that fake news and narrative you filed on Sunday. And you need to correct it. I am very disappointed with Nation, Taifa Leo, for reporting yesterday that I said Kikuyu should be elected in Nairobi when you know it's a lie.
Now, Gashagwa actually, as the DCP party leader, had attended the Thanksgiving service for the DCP candidate David Rui after a successful by-election. So, according to Stephen Letoo report, he's alleging or confirming that there were two groups here. One group was donning a DCP reflector jacket, while the other group was armed with stones and sticks. Then there were the police in the middle of these two groups. And the police were actually trying to disperse the two groups in order to stop the chaos. Hiyo ndio ripoti yenye Stephen Letoo went on to file about this incident. Listen to him.
Running battles ensued in Kariobangi North as rival groups clashed, one group donning DCP reflector jackets, while the other armed with stones and sticks, with police officers in the middle. Police forced to deploy tear gas to disperse the group. As DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua attended a Thanksgiving service for the DCP candidate David Waroye, won the Thursday by-election. DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua condemned the incident and blamed it on government.
Ametuma wahuni na polisi ati wapige watu wa Kariobangi North kwa sababu hawakuchagua mtu ya UDA. Hakuna shida.
Gashagwa added that DCP supporters will not be deterred from their push to make President Ruto a one-term president.
Siku ukipanga wahuni kupiga viongozi, kupiga wananchi, ndio hii jamii na kuchukia zaidi kuliko vile imekuchukia. Na yule anakushauri amekupoteza.
The melee also disrupted the Thanksgiving church service, with tear gas smoke choking the congregation that had gathered for the Sunday sermon. DCP leaders say they will continue rooting for the party across the country, boasting of the 3-ward by-election wins.
Hawaongei mambo ya ushindi ya Nairobi, hawaongei mambo ya Narok, hawaongei mambo ya Kisa, wanaongea mambo ya Mbere. Mbere mimi nilienda kusaidia DP.
Hapa Kariobangi North ni kwa mlima. Hapo Narok Town ni kwa mlima. Kule Kisa East ni kwa mlima. Sasa tungependa kuambia kwamba hii chama sio ya mlima peke yake.
The planned address outside the church could not go on as planned as tension in the area escalated. Stephen Letoo, Citizen TV.
Now, after Gashagwa responded to what Stephen Letoo filed that we have just played now, Stephen Letoo has responded, and his position is that he still stands with the Kariobangi report. I stand with my Kariobangi North report on Sunday. That is what he posted on his Facebook. Now, I want us to conclude the discussion, but before we do that, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Gachagua, according to his statement, the OCS threw tear gas in the church. But he's saying that the criminals actually came to attack Christians in the church for the first time, and they were driven away by Christians. I don't know when he say that, he means that those guys that this Letoo said they were donning in a DCP reflector jacket are the Christians that Gachagua is referring to. So criminals again came the second time, and this time backed by the police officers. Then the OCS threw tear gas. So I think that the time the Christians were defeated by the criminals. Na Letoo anasema nini? Two groups, moja DCP colors, the other one armed with a machete. Then there was the war, and then the police had to come in between to separate the two. Wakati Gachagua amesema ya kwamba Wakristo walifukuza ile grupu ya kwanza ndio wakarudi, angetuambia ni hawa ndio walikuwa in those reflector jackets. Because what I understand is that even in the politics, you would see your opponent using orthodox means. Unakumbuka siku ingine the former Nairobi governor Mike Sonko saying that the Jubilee Party walienda wakanunua magari ambayo yamezeeka, wakavalisha watu t-shirt za orange, alafu wakachoma yale magari, kisha wakasema ODM wamechoma magari to find a reason to stage a war against them. So if Gachagua was clear on the issue of the people who had those reflector jackets in DCP colors, tungejua there can be a possibility the state can sponsor goons dressed in DCP colors to allege that they are the ones who caused the violence and then descend on them with those tear gas. This guy was not clear about that issue. At least angekuwa very clear, tungejua, because there can be such a possibility. But when you look on the reporting of Stephen Letoo, I'm not seeing that really bias coming out, unless Gashagwa challenge this clear. But there has been the issue of, if you want to vie for a seat on UDA ticket, be neutral and at the right time resign and go to the politics. So Gashagwa has now said Stephen Letoo is interested in vying for Narok, is it Narok North or what, seat. And for that matter, he is reporting in favor of the UDA. Sasa hiyo pia imeleta siasa zingine pale. You have listened to all this. Please be the judge and drop your comment in the comment section as far as this report is concerned. So let us meet down there to continue with our discussion. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far, and see you in our next video.